All right. Let's see. People are starting to join here. Yeah, the title's true. I'm gonna try and do a mock draft alone. Let's see how this goes. Last time I tried to do one of these, my fucking internet broke down. So uh, I don't know. We're just gonna try it out. I'm staying in tonight, so I'm like, let's have a good old time. Let's have a good gay old time. So thank you to everyone who's joined in so far. I'm very glad that it seems like my mewing's paying off. Riz God, what's up, Eli? How's it going? Thank you all for coming in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Bears mock draft, actually two of them. So I'm gonna do one on Pro Football Network because they are so gracious as to pay me money to say stupid shit about football. Very grateful for them, and they have a tremendous mock draft simulator too as well. So we're going to do that. And then we're also going to do NFL mock draft database because that's been a go-to of mine, not just for the mock draft simulator, but for the consensus big board as well. Thank you, John. That's very sweet of you. You're incorrect, but I'm grateful for that. So thank you. So hi, Mason. We got Mason in the chat here. Pleasure to see you. So we're gonna get rolling. So here's what we're gonna fucking do. I got to get my Sam. Thank you. I'm doing well. I'm terrible at checking my DMs. I do owe you a response, so please follow up with me after my live stream thing. Also, it just said Jordan Schultz. Was it Schultz who said it? Yeah. The Giants and Jameis Winston are finalizing a 2-year, $8 million deal, which could be up to $16 million with incentives. So there you go. Jameis Winston's a Giant. So what are you going to do? All right. I got to fucking present this thing. I figure I've done enough of these. Know how to fucking do it. All right. You guys can see just fine. I'm going to format my screen here so I can see the comments. Oh, hi. Hello. Look who it is. It's the website whose simulator we're using, who is so kind as to employ me, which is a mistake because I'm such a liability. Please don't take Genty, and Jacob do take Genty. So we've got both of those. Winston and Dabble, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Catastrophic, I think, is the best way to put it. I don't know how that's going to turn out. We pay you actual money. You do, and I'm so grateful for it because all of you guys rock. So I'm not. I just promise this isn't just going to be a glazing fest of the PFN folks, as well as everyone who doesn't cover football at the Pro Football and Sports Network. So, yeah. So there you go. All right, let's start this shit. Bears 7 rounds, fast solo draft. Let's see what happens. All right. Next time, please ask us for the ad-free link. I will do that. I'll do that next time I do one of these. Very, very kind of you. So we have a couple trade offers here. All right, let's hide for now, see who's been picked. So Abdul Carter, Cam Ward, Will Campbell, Mason Graham, Travis Hunter, Genty, Sanders, Membu, Johnson. All right, so this kind of sucks. Because this is a very realistic scenario, but it's the one that I don't want to happen at all. So you've got Membu gone, you've got Campbell gone, you've got Graham gone, and you've got Genty gone. Those are my top 4, not in that order necessarily, but those are definitely my top 4 players that I want at 10. So all of them gone definitely muddies things up a little bit. I am a man of the people. Most attractive Bears reporter. Yeah, I think Ryan's got it right. I think it's Biggs. That's he deserves a lot of kudos. He's he's lost a lot of weight. He seems like he's in a very healthy space. So and he's at the top of his game. So, you know, I'm a big fan of Brad Biggs. I don't know if he is a me, but nonetheless, I think he does great work. Jacob, how are you so muscular? It's not muscle, actually. It's all fat. You guys should see. I have like those stretch marks on my armpits now. I took a picture of me, and you can like kind of see me shirtless. I sent it to some of my buddies. Not me shirtless, but like of something, and you can see me fucking whatever. And one of my buddies who was fat told me, he's like, "Hey, you've got the fat armpits," and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, my armpits look like that too." So anyway, Christ, all right, oil up. I'm not. I just used oil. I just used olive oil. I made myself some dinner, so I need to go grocery shopping. Anyway, Josh Simmons, Kenneth Grant. Those are the recommendations. I'm going to look at these trade offers. So Dallas wants to move up 2 spots, and they're willing to give me their second for 10 and a third round. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm not trading down to 33. I'm sorry. And then, I can't. Hi, Danny. You don't have to shout. I see you. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Thanks for coming in, man. It's good to see you. All right. I sound like a fucking get out of here, Danny. Oh man, we got ourselves a little Second City Gridiron quarrel here in the fucking comments. All right, I'm gonna take this. All right, so Tyler Booker and Shamar Stewart are the picks. I mean, sure. I mean, I guess I can kind of see that. The 49ers need offensive line help. This jumps them, I guess, if they're really high on Tyler Booker to replace Zach Martin. But I don't know if I'd trade up from 12 to 10 for Tyler Booker. So I don't know. Now we're at 12, trade offer. Move back another 6 spots, another second round pick. Let's see. So we don't have a third rounder anymore, but we do have 3 second rounders. So that's really enticing. And then do we dare have 4 second round picks? I don't think this happens in real life. I'm just going to suck it up and make the pick. So let's see. McMillan, I doubt they'd go receiver again. Tyler Warren, a lot of you fuckers are really into Tyler Warren in the first round. As a general player, yes, he definitely belongs in the first half of the first round, but I don't think it should be with the Bears. It looks like Josh Simmons is a popular one. Kelvin Banks as well, very divisive figure. Let's see. Okay, so Connerly's another guy too. Simmons, let's see. Zabel, Jackson, this is a little too early for interior guys, especially with Tyler Booker gone. D tackle, these are some of the guys we got. Harmon, Williams, Nolan, Grant. Deion Walker is definitely, I'm not considering him in first round, so don't worry. I just bring him up because I have no idea where he's going to end up. The flashes are there. The testing is bad. The tape in 2024 is not nearly as good as it was in 23. Shit. I don't know. I don't know where he goes. Edge rushers, Mikael Williams, James Pierce, Scorton, Ezra Ruaku, Mike Green, and then Jalen Walker, if you consider him an edge. I consider him an off-ball linebacker who can rush the passer a little bit. I keep going to Frankie Louvu as my comparison for him. I'm thinking Josh Simmons here. I'm a proponent that Braxton Jones is a lot better than people say he is, but at the same time, I wouldn't pay him like the $20-something million a year that he's going to end up getting. I just think I don't know. He's a pretty good left tackle, but not great. Harmon gets slept on. I do like Derek Harmon. Mikael Williams, I've gotten a couple here. Let's see. And Braxton's also coming off the injury. I feel pretty confident. I mean, I think Banks will be a better guard than Simmons, so you have more flexibility where, if Braxton's great, you keep him. Josh Simmons move as a guard. I don't know. Jay, I do see you. Kenneth Grant. I don't think they go in that direction, which would, as sad as that is. I love Kenneth Grant, but I'm not going to do it. Okay. Josh Simmons. Josh Simmons will be the pick. Boost the offensive line. And all right, trade back. Well, this is interesting because we pick again in 2 picks anyway. To get, what would that be, a 4th round pick? Currently, we wouldn't have a 3rd or a 4th rounder. I might have to go for that. Let's see who's still available. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm not trading out of this. Tylik Williams, Walter Nolan, Kenneth Grant, Donovan Jackson, Mike Green. Those guys for the trenches. Holy shit. You got to go with – I got to go with Kenneth Grant. I got to go with Kenneth Grant. I think he's the run stuffer that this defense needs. You have, Grady Jarrett, Andrew Billings, Javon Dexter factoring into the rotation, but Billings, I believe, is over 30. Jarrett's definitely over 30. And Dexter isn't great against the run right now. I think Kenneth Grant is really good against the run, and he's athletic enough to where there's upside as a pass rusher. Kenneth Grant, there you go. All right, so a future 2nd rounder to move back 18 spots. And then I can't do that. I can't do that. That's too far, but jump. You know what? I'm going to go no. Do you just got in here? Do you think Mike Green goes in the 1st? I couldn't tell you. I mean, I think that heavily relies on the validity of the allegations, and I'm sure that whoever is in the organization, they're going to cooperate with authorities properly to see if that's anything. If they don't have it resolved, that's a pretty big risk you're taking. Adding a guy in round 1 if he did indeed do that, but I don't know. I'm not one to speak one way or the other on if that's true. Off of tape, he should. Off of tape, he should in like the 20s somewhere, but we'll see. All right. Already went with a D tackle. Defensive end. Landon. All right. Landon Jackson, Tui Malowau, Uman Mielen. I'd really like one of these 3 guys, preferably JT or Princely. I think their tape is a little bit better. But I think Landon Jackson, he's taller. He's got longer arms. That's Dennis Allen's motif, for better or worse. But hold on. Actually, running backs. Let's see. All right, we got Caleb Johnson, Quinshon Judkins, Travion Henderson. Do we want to go running back here, guys? But, okay, actually, no. Let's not, because next 2 picks right now are the Jets and the 49ers. There are 3 really good running backs here that are worth good value, and there are 2 picks in between us. So, yeah, like Balake said, I'm going to wait until 44 to see which running back falls. I mean, the Jets don't need a running back. 49ers, I doubt they're going to take Christian McCaffrey's future, replacement early. I mean, I like Isaac Garendo a lot, so I don't know. All right. So I want to hear what you guys think in the chat. I'm between Donovan Jackson or these 3 edge rushers. I'm gonna take a running back at 44 probably, but so Landon Jackson, JT, Tui Malowau, Princely, Uman Mielen, or Donovan Jackson, or I guess Marcus Bowe could be a good one too. We already have a tackle, so I have Bowe as a guard, but anyway, let's see. Landon Jackson or Princely, Judkins. Oscar, is that Donovan Jackson or Landon Jackson? JT. God dang. Okay. This is tough. Is the running back from North Carolina available? No. Chiefs. Interesting. Okay. So he ended up there. I don't think he falls to round 2 at this rate, so we'll see. Donovan Jackson. Okay. Jesus Christ, I can't decide. I think an edge rusher is the way to go. I really like Xavier Watts is not there, unfortunately. He went to the Raiders just a couple picks ago. So, yeah, I think he's really good too. I'm going to do an edge rusher. I'm going with my gut, and that's telling me Princely. So there you go. Princely, Uman Allen. So this is what we have so far. We're on the clock again. Next 2 picks, Cameron Williams, Benjamin Morrison. We already got a tackle. Don't really need a corner. Unless there's like unbelievable value and you don't believe in Tyreek Stevenson anymore. So all these picks, Josh Simmons, Kenneth Grant, Princely Uman Allen, all towards the front 7. I feel pretty good about this haul. I'm with you, Fire, if that is your real name. I think this pick is you. Get it? Because fucking kill me. Frank, excellent choice. Thank you. I try. All right. Let's see. Running back. So out of these guys, I have Judkins the highest. I have it Judkins, Henderson, Caleb. I had it pretty close between Henderson and Caleb Johnson for a while. It's still pretty close, but I think Henderson's a better athlete, and I have less concerns about that. Caleb's obviously a better power back, so maybe that fits what the Bears want a little bit more to complement DeAndre Swift. Check that trade back, TBH, and see if one of the running backs fall. Good call. All right. So move back 3 spots. That's like a 5th rounder probably. I don't know. And then I'm not jumping all the way to 86. I'm sorry. As fun as that would be to have a 2nd and 3rd and a 5th extra next year, I think that's all. I don't know. Those are all going to be late picks anyway. Okay, so my thing is I'm leaning Quinshon Judkins just because that's who I have the highest on my board right now. I think he's the best of both worlds with Caleb Johnson and Travion Henderson. I don't know if he's as fast on tape as Henderson, but he's fast. And I don't know if he's as powerful as Caleb Johnson, but he's powerful. So he's all that, and a bag of chips, whatever the fuck that means. So this trade down, it's only a couple spots. It's a 5th round pick. Yeah, and then you don't have a 6th round pick either way. So I'm going to trade back. I'm just going to take that extra 5th. Hope to God Judkins doesn't go. Okay, we're good. Walter Nolan, Harold Fannin, Trey Amos. Okay. Let's see the trade. Oh, shit. Okay. So let's move back 12 spots. That's a risk, though. That's a pretty big risk. And you give up a 7th rounder, pick up a really late 3rd. Jesus. Okay. My God. All right. I don't know. The way I'm looking at it, neither of these are bad trades. Neither of these are bad trades at all. But I don't know. I already moved back. One, did one trade. So this is taking our 5th round pick. Okay, hold on. I'd take the trade if you don't think it's realistic. If you think it's realistic. If you don't, then don't do it. I mean, that's a pretty significant drop in the second round, but I think that's pretty fair. If you think about, that's an early third for, a mid-second and a fifth. So I think value-wise, it comes out about right. I'd say the Bears get the better end of the deal out of this, but I mean, if you're jumping, what is that? That's almost 20 spots in the second round. I mean, it's going to be a steep price. So I think the trade, I don't think they do it in real life. I don't think the Chiefs would do it. But you know what? It's fun. We're having fucking fun, guys. We're all smiling and having a good time. And I'll also say, I don't know. Let's trade down because I think it's also a really good running back class. So if you're factoring that in, then you feel pretty confident that you can hedge your bets and get a good running back at 63 or 66. So let's do it. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. So yeah, KC deal. Here we go. We did trade back. Caleb Johnson went off the board. So did Quinshon Judkins to the fucking Ravens. That's bullshit. Fuck. All right. Well, Travion Henderson's still on the board. He's good value here. I'm not going to overthink it. Travion Henderson, you are Chicago Bear. Now, this is what we're working with. I mean, Henderson, I argue fits more of a DeAndre Swift role anyway. But again, like I know Balake said, if you think you're going to trade Swift next year, you're going to cut him or you're going to do whatever. You're not picking for just 2025. So Henderson's a guy I think can be a good starter if you can get him here. The J Hood's right. This is a nice draft. Thank you. I think we're doing a good job here, everyone. So pretty happy with how it's all going. Okay. All right, now, so D tackle, edge, tackle, running back. I'm going to look at the interior. Okay, Jared Wilson's gone. Marcus Bowe, I think he's a guard. It would be enticing to, potentially have Simmons and Bowe as like your two future starters for the offensive line. I do like that a lot, but let's look at other positions. Is CJ West still available? They have CJ West. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. PFSN, if you're still in here, love you guys. I think we need to bump up CJ West a little bit. That's just the opinion of this observer. Receivers, Jaden Higgins, Jalen Knoll, Xavier Restrepo, Tez Johnson, Jalen Royals. That's a really enticing group. I love Jaden Higgins. I don't think he fits what the Bears need. I mean, you already took Roma Dunze. He's your big-bodied X-receiver on the boundary. But I think Higgins is going to be a stud. So Mason Taylor, tight end LSU, I think is a really good one. I want to say someone on NFL, it might have been Chad Reuter, had Mason Taylor going to the Bears on day 2 in his latest mock. So I'd be cool with that. Round 2, I don't know, but round 3, I'm interested. No linebackers. Safety. Okay, so Makuba is pretty good. Still, it's not as good of value, I think, as some of the other guys. D tackle is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal class. I like what I see from Mason Taylor. I think that's a good pick. Let's see. I'm just looking through the comments to see if there's any input I need to put in. CJ is underrated, true nose tackle. I 100% agree. I think the fact, he's low to the ground, he generates good knee bend. The anchor strength is impressive. The power he packs at the point of attack is very good. He's a, refined rusher of the passer, and he can stack and shed blocks really well. And he tested like batshit insane. So who's this guy outside? All right. The interior offensive lineman, Dylan Fairchild is the top one. I don't know. I think early round 3 is I think it's a little too high. Marcus Bowe, again, I really like. I think that's really good value, and I think he's a guard at the next level. So if you want your, your eventual Tooney replacement, your eventual, if Jonah Jackson doesn't pan out, replacement, that's really good insurance. But I know he took Grant, but Alfred Collins, hello, Akeem 2.0. Alfred Collins is a guy I love in Chicago. And there are a lot of defensive tackles I really like in this class. Alfred Collins is near the top. I think Akeem's a pretty good comparison, honestly. He's, massive, but he moves so well for his size. He can rush off the edge if need be, but he's just a powerful dude who fires well off the line of scrimmage. So, all right. Our next pick is 152, so we got to make this one count, guys. All right. So we're saying Bo, Jalen Knoll, Mason Taylor, Gunnar Helm, tight end from Texas, Ransom with the next pick, Caleb Brandt. It's Lathan Ransom. Okay, Lathan Ransom. Yeah, the OSU safety. I'm weary on the guard depth as well, J Hood. I don't know. I'm gonna use this opportunity to make it as well-rounded of a roster as we can. I think our investment in the trenches has been phenomenal this offseason, in this fake draft and in real life. So I'm gonna go. I need to check. Nope, wrong one. Okay, I need to check who I have higher on my board because I don't know for sure. So I have Jalen Knoll. All right, technically I do have Mason Taylor above Jalen Knoll. Just a matter of, is that a better fit for the Bears? Mason Taylor. I'm not going to think about it anymore. Let's just do that. So here you go. This is your tight end 2. I feel a lot more satisfied with this as opposed to, Tyler Warren at 10, just for the Bears in this particular stage. So, all right, round 5. I'm not even going to bother looking. Oh, did so-and-so just see who the top guys are? You take a linebacker yet? I did not. Let's see who's there though. So Teddy Buchanan, Dumont Johnson. I really like Kobe King. I tweeted out yesterday, I think Kobe King would really fit well into that Jack Sanborn type of role. He's not an amazing athlete at linebacker, but he's powerful. He can sack and shed blocks really well. He's physical, just a good tackler. He's not, hardly a sideline to sideline type of guy, but he's a thumper. He's smart, and he's the type of guy who's going to make tackles. So Kobe King, I'm liking a lot here. Jack Kaiser, Balake, I do like as well. Is he still here? Where the fuck would it be? Okay, Jack Kaiser's already gone. All right. That seems about right. Man coverage linebackers left. I don't know how many of those there are in this class, honestly. JJ Peggies, I don't know. I don't watch the tape with sound on. See, again, I keep saying it's either all 22, which doesn't have sound, or I watch the YouTube cut-ups, which I just put on mute and listen to my own music. So that's at my own detriment. I'm not great with pronunciation, so bear with me. All right, let's just see who the best available is. So Jordan Phillips is the top guy. Jamery Caldwell. These are both, good defensive tackles. I think Caldwell's a really good run stuffer. But again, you took Kenneth Grant. You don't really need that as much. I do think, though, with his fullback capabilities, would be a really fun pick for the Bears. Get that flexibility, whatever. Malachi Moore, I really like. I don't think he's an elite athlete by any means, but he's just a smart safety who knows how to make a play on the ball. So I like that a lot with both Byard and Brisker slated to hit free agency. I think they need to make some sort of investment. Him or Sebastian Castro. So Castro I like because he can play in the nickel a good amount. Malachi can too. Castro didn't test very well, and he's older. So I have some concerns about that, but he's a damn good football player. I think his ball skills are a little bit better than Moore's. So this is the safety group. Luke wants me to give him 3 big booms. Boom, boom, boom. A safety this late wouldn't make the team. I disagree. I think a 5th-round safety is a pretty fair bet. Usually a 5th-round player makes the team, even if they're not active on game days. They're, usually good depth. I'm taking Malachi Moore. So there you go. Add to the secondary a little bit. 2 late-round picks. Throwing darts at a board. See how this turns out. Who's available? You have your running back already. I mean, it's not really so much positional need anymore as it is just value and who's going to contribute on special teams. All right, hear me out. I'm really looking at Willie Lampkin here. I'm looking at Willie Lampkin big time. And I'll get to the receiver pool here in a sec. But let's see. Jimmy Moore. Also keep in mind we pick at 240. Moore is making the team over Owens and Hicks. I think you'd keep all 5 in that scenario. I think Malachi Moore. I don't know. I think you'd have to keep all 5 because Malachi can also play in the slot a little bit too. So you have some versatility with him. I think you'd keep all 5 in that scenario. Another dub for the Jakes here. What can I say? I just know ball like that. It's insane. So these are the receivers. You move a little farther down. Andrew Armstrong, Isaiah Nayor, Arian Smith. I might wait until 240 and take one of the speed guys. Isaac Tesla as well. Chimere DK. All right, there's really good value. I'm going to go receiver next pick. But this one, I am not. So I'm thinking just as a guy to contribute along the interior offensive line, do whatever the hell you want with them. Have them on special teams as in field goal blocking, punt blocking. Put him in as a fullback. I don't care. Willie Lampkin's a damn good football player. He's intelligent. He's powerful. He's flexible. He's a good athlete. Literally just the only thing is he's short. That's just, and his wingspan is larger than Will Campbell's. So a little fun fact there. So, I mean, he's still undersized, but something to keep in mind. See, Joshua Gray out of Oregon State. Is he gone? Because I do like the connection there. You bring up a good point. Okay, so Joshua Gray is gone to the Lions. So that is a good point because we have his former offensive line coach in Chicago. Aiden Williams, I think, is a guy you might sneak into late day 3. He tests incredibly well. I know he got a Shrine Bowl invite, so he's on the radar. Willie Lampkin, all right, and then receiver. Then I'm going to take a receiver. So I want speed. I really want speed. So the guys I'm looking at there, Wester, I think might be LeJonte Wester, Andrew Armstrong. I mean, Chisholm's a good player, but he's not very fast. Nayor, Arian Smith, Sam Brown, Isaac Tesla, Chimere DK. Okay. I need to figure out who to take here. Kanate Mumfield, I really like as well. Not a speed guy, but he's a precise route runner. Is Dante Thornton gone? Good question. Is he? Hold on. What? Okay, maybe there's. Okay. Oh, he went round 4. Okay. I mean, I could see that just because the tools. Texas receiver. Which Texas receiver? Hold on. I need to keep looking through the chat. Texas 6'4" receiver. So I know Matthew Golden's obviously gone by now. Isaiah Bond's gone. Silas Bolden? No. 6'4". I might be blanking. Maybe there's someone I'm just forgetting about. Okay. All right. I'm thinking Chimere DK here. So it's between him, Arian Smith, and Isaac Tesla. I think Tesla is going to get drafted. He's just not an elite route runner, and he's older with like mediocre production. But Chimere DK, I really like. He's a really good, just speed threat type of guy. That'll be the last pick. Chimere DK. And who is Mr. Irrelevant? Craig Woodson. All right. Here's the dashboard. I gotta log in. Okay. Log in. I have an admin account. This is the mock draft, guys. First 3 picks are all towards the trenches, and then you bring in a running back and a tight end. Definitely interesting to see. It's 2 trades down. So there you go. I like this a lot. Again, how realistic is it? I don't know. I think everyone would probably be available where we take them, except for maybe Kenneth Grant. I mean, I think he's a round 1 guy, but I don't know. We'll see. So this is the mock. Here you go. This is the first round. I don't really know if anyone cares, but let's see. Lions took Gray Zabel. Packers took Ezra Ruaku, and then Jade Barron for the Vikings. So that's your divisional fix or whatever the fuck. Luther Burden, Saints traded up. Interesting. I mean, I think that's fair. Smart to do. Colston Loveland to the Eagles. Fuck off. That's fucking no fair. Jesus. All right. All right. Stop sharing. Here you go. So that's the first mock draft. We're going to do a second one here in a little bit. But I guess I'll pause for questions a little bit. I'll answer a couple of these. Okay. There you go. Are you a lock on Genty if he's available? I'm not a lock, I'd say. Definitely, I strongly consider it, regardless of who's on the board, just because Genty's, I think, is that good. I'd probably put him 4th. So in some order, it's Campbell, Membu, and Mason Graham. That's assuming Abdul Carter doesn't fall, because he won't. If one of Will Campbell from LSU, Armand Membu from Mizzou, or Mason Graham from the D tackle from Michigan. If any of those guys are available, I'm taking them. But if all of them are gone, Genty's my top guy. If all 4 of them are gone, I'm terrified and I'm shitting myself and I'm pissing on live stream. He's jumping up draft boards. Yes, he is. Dante Thornton tested very well at the combine. He's a big dude, moves really well. Again, he's hardly the most polished route runner out there, but you take a chance on a guy with, like a Marquez Valdez-Scantling sort of deal, for that size and that speed. He's going to take the top off of defense, and teams are going to have to respect that. Where would Campbell play? I still have him as a tackle. I do. I know there's concerns about his arm length and his wingspan. I get that. I 100% do. To me, I look at what he did against SEC competition, against some of the best edge rushers and defensive linemen in college football. And I think he makes up for it. I think if you're going to have short arms, you need to be able to make up for it. And he does, because I think his strike placement is pretty good. His mobility, his athleticism is really good. And he's intelligent too. Like, he does a good job of understanding what his assignments are, picking up on blitzes, things like that. Exotic pass rushes, I think he fares well against, and I think he would in the NFL too. If you like him as a guard, by all means, have him as a guard. Again, like I was saying earlier, Donovan Jackson, you never know. Joe Thuney, really talented. Also, only 1 year left on his contract, and he's over 30. So, Beauty is in the eye of the beholder with Will Campbell. I still have him as a tackle. I think he's really good. I think he's going to be really good. It just depends on if you have him as a tackle or a guard. With Membu, isn't he a right tackle? Do we know if he can play left tackle? And I think this is the one thing that keeps popping up when you're talking about Armand Membu, the Bears. I mean, obviously they don't need a running back or they don't need a right tackle. Jesus, what am I saying? They don't need a right tackle. You have Darnell Wright already. If you draft Membu, he'd probably be the left tackle. He can play guard. I think he's a better fit at guard than, say, a Josh Simmons, who we ended up taking in our, PFN draft. Definitely projection for sure, but I think that the tools for Membu are there, and that's the most important thing is, can he project there? He has a good wingspan. He's 330 pounds, moves like he's 270, powerful, nasty. I think the improvements he showed from 23 to 24 indicate, I think he's a quick learner. And I think that's something to be really impressed about. So this would be a good situation for him. If you were to end up as a left tackle anywhere, you probably wouldn't start right away. Assuming Braxton Jones kicks off as the starter. But yeah, you can be patient with him, but I think he's, his rapid rate of development this past year is really good. Really encouraging. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to have to share my fucking screen again. Let's see. Are there any, every once in a while, there's some sort of like lagging in the comments, and some stuff just pops to the back. Share the screen. It's easiest with two monitors. I don't have two monitors. I'm not at work. Anyway, NFL mock draft database. Here we are. So it's going to be Chicago, 7 rounds. Speed is going to be fast. Sometimes I forget it, and then it goes super slow, and I'm like, fuck. So here you go. All right, you guys can't see that. Hold on. Let me push this a little bit. Push it out. Can you guys see anything? Jesus Christ. No. Okay. Here we go. All right, we're cooking. I just need to make sure I keep the comments up so I can still see. All right. Time to start. This is mock draft database this time, so let's see how it goes. Wait. Did I? All right, I'm restarting that. I'm sorry. Will Howard's not going 3 overall. I think it's some sort of glitch in the system. It's got to be, because he's not that highly rated. Yeah, I mean, because he's 113. He's not going that high. All right. So Will Howard's just going to fucking go there. I'm going to do it one more time. Try one more goddamn time. See if that works. Because I don't think some of these picks happen in real life. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, Tyler Shuff went 3rd overall. I mean, I think if a QB goes as the 3rd one, then it'll probably be Jackson Dart. But anyway, here we go. Genty, Graham, Membu, Campbell are all gone. Travis Hunter's available. Also have Will Johnson, McMillan, Warren, Stewart, Jalen Walker, Kelvin Banks, Josh Simmons, Booker, Grant, Pierce. All right, so we've got talent here. I mean, Travis Hunter's the best player on the board. Like, I don't think anyone should be disputing that. I mean, maybe if you have Will Johnson higher, but him coming off the injury with Travis Hunter's two-way ability, I think Travis Hunter's pretty clearly the best guy on the board. But he's not going to be there at 10. He's not falling to 10. So I almost shouldn't take him, I feel like. Do I restart this one, guys? I'd take Travis Hunter here. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it happens. I can't see a possibility of that, going down where he falls to 10 because all right. Yeah, I'm going to restart. Because Travis Hunter ain't falling there. No way, Jose. All right. Let's see. Fucking damn it. All right. Wait. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we got a couple restarts. If he's there again, like he is, act like he's gone. Same with any other obvious ones. So Will Campbell's Travis Hunter's the only obvious one. Will Campbell is still available though. Tyler Warren, Will Johnson, Shamar Stewart, a lot of the same guys who mentioned the first go around. Membu's gone. Whoa. All right. I'm team Will Campbell here. Let's see. Calvin Banks is gone. Tyler Booker, Kenneth Grant, Shamar Stewart, Jalen Walker, Mikael Williams. I think the Bears are going to like Mikael Williams. I don't know about Shamar Stewart. I think Mikael Williams is right up Dennis Allen's alley. Dennis Allen's alley. I'm trying to say that 3 times fast. And then Tyler Warren, who I know a lot of you fuckers like. For the Bears, I don't. I like him as a player. I like him a lot. For the Bears, I don't know. Will Campbell. I'm just going to pick Will Campbell. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going to stick to my guns. All right. 39. Wait. Hold on, you guys. All right, so we've got some talent. We've definitely have some talent up front. But guys, Omarion Hampton to 39. I mean, I kind of have to. I feel like I kind of have to. Right? Like that's a slam dunk pick. And did Quinn Ewers go 4th? Oh no, he went 3rd. I think that must just be like a glitch in the simulator where the Giants have to take a quarterback, and if the first 2 teams go quarterback, then who's it going to be? Who are the options? Okay, so top guys overall: Nicky Manwari. Really good. I don't think the Bears go safety that high with some of these guys on the board. Derek Harmon, I would love. I think that's a really good value. Omarion Hampton, Luther Burden. Again, Bears don't need a receiver, but I love Luther Burden. Maybe, again, it's just my Mizzou bias, but I think he has the potential to be like peak DJ Moore. Think about DJ Moore in 2023, that level of production. I think that's what Luther could be, like borderline Pro Bowl pretty consistently. But corners, really good corner value. Tyler Williams, Jack Sawyer, Travion Henderson, Carson Schlesinger, who I think Chad Ruder also had the Bears taking. I don't think they go linebacker that high, but Omarion Hampton, that's who I'm taking. And then Luther Burden went, okay, that makes sense. Now I think defensive line is the move. You have that 3rd round pick. Shit. You could get CJ West later. Derek Harmon is a fantastic value here. He'd be the best player overall on my board. But I do like the depth at defensive tackle much better than I like the depth at edge in this class, especially in that round 3 range. If you can get any of Alfred Collins, TJ Sanders, Shamar Turner, CJ West, Omar Norman Lott, I think that's a win. And at edge, Braden Swinson's pretty good. Jordan Birch has, Okay, so I mean, you have some guys, but I feel better about the defensive tackles being contributors, honestly. Uh, I don't know. For the sake of this argument, I also don't think Derek Harmon's going to be here. I mean, I don't think Campbell or Hampton are going to be there. So fucking whatever. Uh, so I'm gonna, for those of you loyal listeners who stuck with from the very beginning of the last mock, I went Princely over JT. This time I'm going to go JT over Princely. Uh, Again, I don't think you can go wrong one way or the other. So there's a defensive lineman. There's an edge rusher. Now let's see which defensive tackles are available. Oh, and Princely Uman is still available. Jaden Higgins, Alfred Collins. Alfred Collins is available. Man. All right. Isaiah Bond as a receiver. Restrepo is good value too, in my opinion. Let's see. Jared Wilson, if you want to. Well, I mean, he's a pure center. I guess he can play guard. I'm thinking Alfred Collins. I think this would be tremendous value at 72 if he's there. If he wasn't, I'd take CJ West or Shamar Turner. I'd be very happy with either one of those guys at 72. I think they'll both be good starters in the league. But I think Alfred Collins, we were talking about it later. That's damn near Akeem Hicks 2.0. I'm not going to say guaranteed by any means because fucking you never know, but Alfred Collins. All right. Now we wait and see who the hell goes where. So we don't have a 4th round pick, and then we got our 5th rounder. So let's go nuts on that. Doing tricks on it. Fucking. All right. Let's go. Let's see. Let me just make sure the comments aren't fucked up. We're still going. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Collins pick him. Yeah, we did. Okay. All right, we're chilling. We're in good shape. Tight end or safety is what I'm thinking here. See the tight end, Terrence Ferguson is a really good athlete. He's a good move tight end. I think he's a good complement to Cole Kmet, he's not an F, but he's not a true Y. He's in like that U in between sort of tight end. I think Ferguson's a little bit more of an F. I'd like that value a lot. Billy Bowman, Caleb Ransaw, Sebastian Castro, Malachi Moore. So all great values. Billy Bowman, I would love if Billy Bowman was available at 148. I don't think he is. Let's go Terrence Ferguson, guys. So they're loving this draft. The simulators loving this draft for your beloved Chicago Bears. I think just to get a good tight end in the mix as well. Defensive line looks better. Will Campbell, that's an impact offensive lineman in theory. Now we're picking. Okay. Linebacker, interior offensive line. Carson Vincent's a really good athlete. He's the top HBCU player in this class, in my opinion. Good running backs, but again, I don't think you're going to do 2 running backs in the same class if you're the Bears. Cody Simon fits really well. Again, just another rock solid linebacker 3. Dumas Johnson's pretty good as well. Cody Simon, excuse me. Jay Higgins, really productive. He didn't test well, but he's really productive at Iowa. He's a smart football player. I think he'll be a good special teamer. Safeties, Max and Hook. I really like Max and Hook there. That's a fucking steal. Cody Simon would be good. You know what? I'll go Cody Simon. Cody Simon will take that. And then safety, do we have Max and Hook? Yeah, we do. Unless we want to get another quarterback to throw in the mix. Goddamn. Let's see. All right, yeah. Balake, we're thinking Max and Hook. I am too. I need to figure out to get ad-free on some of these simulators. Max and Hook, there you go. Physical, hard-hitting safety, defends well against the run. Let's save this shit. Here we go. So this is our second mock draft. Will Campbell, Marion Hampton, JT Tuimoloau, Alfred Collins, Terrence Ferguson, Cody Simon, and Max and Hook. So I think with this, I think Marion Hampton has he could have Pro Bowl running back potential if he lands in the right spot, which in Ben Johnson's offense could be the right spot. Will Campbell, whether it's year one or not, I think he's going to be a high-end starter on the offensive line. That's good to have. He has the mentality. He has the athleticism, the instincts, the tenacity, the strength. He's got a lot of tools that I think are going to make him good in the NFL. And a good offensive lineman's worth taking that high. Tuimoloau and Alfred Collins, two, again, talented defenders to add to the defensive line rotation. Collins brings some good juice. Tuimoloau, also pretty explosive. Ferguson's an athletic tight end, move tight end type. Cody Simon and Max and Hook, I think, are going to be two really good special teamers. Just reliable tacklers, hard hitters, smart guys. Okay, maybe they're not the fastest or they can't cover the most ground sideline to sideline, but they're smart and they're tough and they're going to bust their ass. So if you can get that in round 7, that's a pretty good haul. So, all right. That's gonna do it, honestly. So there's our 2 mock drafts. Happy with how that all turned out. Thank you all for listening and paying attention and shit like that. I'm gonna try and do a couple more of these here as the draft gets closer. Whenever I have free time, like I do right now. So we're chilling. Thanks everyone tuning in. We're just, I'm really bad at ending these. I don't know. So God bless. Take care. Sweet dreams. Bye. Fuck. Now I hit end stream and then it says end the stream ? That was going to be a really good ending. I wasn't going to overthink it. Now I'm going to overthink it. Let's see. End the stream. Yeah. End the stream. All right. Sweet dreams. God bless. Love you. Bye. Right.